Your Honor, I'm asking you to please give Jose Ibarra the same thing he gave us when he made the choice to take Laken's life and destroy ours. He showed no mercy on Laken when she was begging for her life.
Laken Riley's mother pleading for the maximum penalty as an illegal immigrant is sentenced to life in prison for killing the Georgia nursing student.
But the death penalty was off the table thanks to the Soros-backed prosecutor initially in charge of the case.
Here to discuss is former D.C. homicide detective and Fox News contributor Ted Williams. Ted, I know this is something you're not happy about. Talk to us about what this does to the family. I mean, clearly we see her mom pleading for this. She saw, as we all did, the 18 minutes that her daughter fought for her life. We also saw footage yesterday, Ted, of her collapsing on the side of the road when she found out the news that the body that they found was her daughter's. What do you make of all this?
You know, guys, I can tell you, no family should have to go through what the Riley family has had to go through when it comes to their 22-year-old daughter who had everything to live for. This was just a 22-year-old nursing student that just decided in February of 2024 to go for a jog. And here along this trail, she was confronted by this illegal immigrant, Jose Ibarra. And we know that it was Jose Ibarra who confronted, stalked her, and took a rock and bashed her skull in. We know that by virtue of the physical evidence as well as the scientific evidence that was found there on that scene. And if there was ever a case that called for the death penalty, it was this case. This was a brutal, violent killing of this young lady, and the death penalty, as far as I'm concerned, as a lawyer, I can tell you, I believe that the death penalty should have been on the table.
You know, politicians all up and down the board have blood on their hands for this case. Everywhere from, allowing him into the country in the first place, allowing him safe refuge in New York, releasing him twice, and then obviously down there in Georgia. What was with this prosecutor, though, did she have a stated reason why she didn't want to go for the death penalty?
The prosecutor who has now not been reelected, Deborah Gonzalez, had stated approximately 4 years ago that she did not believe in the death penalty. She believed that she was, quote unquote, a progressive prosecutor. But I think what I have to believe is that when prosecutors get into office, they evolve. They look at the facts and the circumstances of each individual case, and they make the decision as to whether what the punishment should be. When you look at Jose Ibarra here, who had, as you've said, been arrested in several different jurisdictions and nobody put a hold on him, this is certainly an individual who I believe had no social redeeming qualities, and that the death penalty itself should have been on the table.
Well, perhaps it's heartening that DAs who bring politics into these processes and finding themselves out of a job more and more often now. Ted, we got to leave it there. Thank you for being with us today.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.